Hello everybody, Dr. Bakes here, back on the review for y'all. And everyone, today is the start of the Godzilla vs. King Kong movie marathon, everybody, where I'll be doing the reviews for the MonsterVerse movie films, everybody, and as well as the King Kong vs. Godzilla one. Our belt with the Godzilla vs. Kong, everybody, the most recent film there, the MonsterVerse, and the remake of sorts for Godzilla vs. King Kong there, so But to kick things off, everybody, I'm gonna be doing a review here, one for the first film, King Kong vs. Godzilla one. However, I have brought up in some videos for more recent videos. Everyone, I am going to be reviewing the English version of the film. Everyone, so I had some trouble finding the Japanese version with English subtitles there. But there was a YouTube channel that had the English version of the movie uploaded there to the channel, so I should check that out there. So that'll be the version I'll be reviewing for the film there. So if there's a thing that's different from the Japanese version and the English version there, still haven't seen the Japanese version by, so yeah. So if there were things I missed out there, that's because I saw the English version, not the original Japanese version of the filler one, so yeah. So burping the surface sir by trying to keep both under control here of the video, but anyways everyone, we'll get right to everyone. This review is gonna be a little different compared to other ones there. I'm still gonna do a plot summary there, but you all know I discussed the pros and cons for the film there, for the different movies there. Just talk about pros, then the cons, then get my overall verdict there. But it's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a little different this time around. Everybody, trying to do a little different there. But I am still gonna do plot summary for everybody. So for now, let's go get right to it. So the plot summary for the filler one, film starts out with a broadcast for the United Nations there. They end up talking about different things there, and two of the things they brought up there were icebergs floating up around coast of Japan there. And one of the icebergs ends up having a serious glow with it there, so the UN ends up sending a submarine to check it out there. But the submarine ends up getting destroyed in the process there. And that iceberg was used as a slumber place for Godzilla, who ends up waking up there. And everything that was brought up there was special red berries that came from an island called Feral Island, where it has the ability to make creatures grow there and stuff like that. And in the island there's a being that's worshipped as a god there, which eventually is revealed to be King Kong. And the scientist, who owns a pharmaceutical company, sends a couple of explorers out there to go to the island there and bring King Kong back to the mainland there for television rays there and stuff like that. So, but eventually leads to the big battle between Godzilla and King Kong at the end there, and the destruction ensues there. Both roads throughout Japan there, so yeah. Pretty summary of the plot, everybody. Now on to, I guess, my thoughts of the film here, everybody. Now everyone, I'm not gonna lie, everyone, when I first watched the film, I didn't necessarily know what to think of it there. I was kind of lost for words, but then I kind of did some more research there to see the differentiations between this version of film and the Japanese version one. During the research of one, I learned that the Japanese version was originally shot to be as a comedy there, or to be a giant monster film there. So, so I decided to give our review of the film there to that. So everyone, wondering if I enjoyed the filler one. I did enjoy the filler one. Uh, as a fan of Godzilla, everyone, but it was nice, and for both Godzilla and King Kong there, as I see this film, as I see this film, so, a version of the film at the very least there, this is, this was the first time these two were met up in the city, and the movie went out there, so yeah, it's part of the classic era of Godzilla there, so as I see this film, a version of the film there, so yeah, well, it's definitely one of those movies where it kind of turned off your brain there, not taking that seriously there, and stuff like that, as when it comes to stuff like story, the characters there's not really much, like, development there, and stuff like that, the story, the characters are pretty basic there, so for those of you who want to, like, engage in story there, it might be a little disappointed, so, and as before, this was part of the classic era for Godzilla there, but we already had the rubber suits there, stuff like that, so had a little bit of cheesiness there, but it was a good kind of cheesiness there, so that watched the movie, and in terms of, course, it was cool seeing Godzilla and King Kong fight the end there. I remember seeing clips of the fight there, previous so you got, like, different countdowns, people talk about there and stuff like that, but as I see the fight in full here, so I thought it was well done the end there, but definitely a good way to close out the movie there and stuff like that, as for the commentary one, I did find there were parts of the movie funny there, but there was funny jokes there, but there were also some unintentionally funny moments there, or hilariously kind of bad moments there, because everyone with this, everyone keep in mind this is an old English distribution of the movie or one, so the lip syncing from when they used footage of the original film, the original version by the lip sync doesn't fully match up there. It's been usually hit or miss there. Sometimes will work, sometimes doesn't work there. So, but it's still fine. Some enjoy there. Kind of laughably bad kind of moments there. So the lip sync could not be not matching up there. So that's as a really in terms of I guess kind of complaints or what well, the film doesn't necessarily go into detail how Godzilla and King Kong give their names there and stuff like that. They just really the characters really do their names there and stuff like that. I guess for those of you wondering if this technically counts as canon within the, I guess, kind of timeline for the classic, the first series of films for Godzilla 1, for what I saw this version by, I saw this version 1, the series canon one as, they ended up calling Godzilla pretty much a hybrid dinosaur there, of a T-Rex as Stegosaurus, They completely ignore his origins of, if it be a creature being created after a nuclear bomb accident there and stuff like that, and they ended up, the film ends up going back and forth. We could call him a reptile, an amphibian there, which, a bit ridiculous there, because even for people who aren't too familiar with Godzilla there, you have to just take one look at him there and know he's more reptilian than amphibian, so, Yeah, sort of remember when they sort of remember one trying to give me the control here, but anyways, yeah, like I said, the film kind of goes back and forth there, you call him reptile or amphibian there, a bit ridiculous there, and there was one minor thing that kind of annoyed me a little bit there, although there's only one instance of that there, but I remember, like in some older distributions there, when there were some changes made that was made quote unquote make the film more appealing for international audiences there, but there was only like one scene in the movie when it's when the explorers there, is with his sister and her boyfriend there, and they ended up in steak and fries there. Everyone, I find it, they ended up in steak and French fries there, and they being filmed in jail. They're from Japan one now. Everyone not too much well-known cuisines in Japan. There's that, but I highly doubt, that there were too many people eating steak and French fries in Japan there, especially in the 1960s time period there. So I felt well, that little bit was a little ridiculous there. It kind of reminds me of like when 4Kids did some random stuff there. Made some changes from Pokemon back when they still had the rights for the dub there. Like they ended up had Brock fix jelly-filled donuts there when they see he's not fixing donuts there. So and they ended up having one of the characters in Pokemon anime chase the cheeseburger when the original broadcast there. The character was not go after a cheeseburger there, so. That's cringe a little bit there, when I see stuff like that, but that was only the one instance there, kind of like the only scene there, something like that there for the movie, so, now, everyone, if that's the bit that was in the original Japanese version one, then I'll take that criticism back there, but let's say, it kind of reminds me of the stuff with Pokemon there, it's the weird change they did back in the, Pokemon dub there, it's flat, so, that's kind of cringe a bit there, just, that's looking back on that kind of stuff, so, yeah. And so I felt like they were kind of unnecessary there, and stuff like that, so, yeah. But there's pretty much all the stuff there for I guess, pros and cons there, just your thoughts there. But we're going to make sure overall final thoughts there. So, overall, everybody, well, I definitely see people say that, certain elements of the film not aged well there, consider there was a film made, that was made back in the 1960s there, and stuff like that, I still had a relatively good time watching the film there, it's cheesy, but it's a good kind of cheesy there, Boss is a fan of Godzilla and King Kong. I was happy to see a version of this film. Sorry, remember one. But anyways, like I said, I'm happy to see that I got to see a version of this film. Everybody so yeah, I'm still catching up on some movies for the classic era Godzilla there. So I was nice seeing this one there. And like I said, this film is definitely one of those films that just kind of turn off your brain and just enjoy the entertainment that's in front of the screen there and stuff like that. Not take it too seriously there and stuff like that. Plus, it was cool seeing King Kong and Godzilla face each other, the end there and stuff like that. So, yeah. So that's for my overall recommendation. Joe, I got my 5 different recommendation scores. There's a must-buy, must watch rating, which goes to some of the best forms of entertainment I've seen there, which I had. Or things I highly recommend people check out there. And there's a watch it raid there. those things I think are pretty good there. People check out sometime. Then there's the rented raid there, which goes to things that I think are okay. Not good, not bad, just somewhere in the middle. Then there's the ignored rated there, which goes to films that I don't think are that good, and we're not recommend people check out. And there's my lowest score by that being like bird rate, which goes to some of the worst films or shows I've seen there, and want people to avoid like the plague. So, as for Godzilla Keycard, for the first King Kong vs. Godzilla one, at least the English version of if you're not too familiar with Godzilla King Kong there, or not that much of a fan of it there, then this might not pique your interest much there, but if you weren't a fan of either franchise beforehand there, but if you are a fan of either Godzilla or King Kong there, I do feel like something worth a watch there, but I was seeing, yeah, so it was an interesting point in history for both franchises there. It was cool seeing Godzilla King Kong, in turn there as flat, so yeah. So for Godzilla King Kong fans, it's a watch it raid there. For non-fans, probably a rent it raid there, so yeah. Yeah, there's not much else on there. Everybody check it out there. So, like I said, what's available on YouTube there. So, yeah. At least, like I said, the English version of the film by. So, yeah. I might do a review for the Japanese version if I can find. It's available online somewhere or something like that. Kind of do like a compare and contrast with that and the English version there or something like that. So, yeah. My personal thanks up for everyone. This beginning of the Marathon 1. My next review, everybody, will be on the 2014 Godzilla movie, everybody, so make sure to see for that. Personal thanks up for now. Like we saw here, make sure to like button, new channels, and subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you uploads. I'll see you all next time. Until this, or makes it out. Peace.